back to week 2 in the Electrosports Baseball League, and it's week 2 in the playoffs. And the Port Miggins Pirates are taking on Peninsula Transport. Pirates lost the first game. Peninsula Transport looking pretty good so far. Let's simulate the game and see how it goes. A win for the Transport team, and that's the Pirates done. That's it. They're out of here. They're all over. That's it. The Pirates are out of here for the season. And we now face the same dilemma. Unless we can win against the Nomads, we're in trouble. We're going to win. It's going to be fine. We're on the road at the El Viejo Stadium. And one change in your lineup today. Rudy Capslock was looking slightly less than confident, which means Bernie Crampons is in. Well, desperation and all of that kind of business. Well, he is a lucky talismanic kind of figure when he can be bothered to play. Let's get this one underway. Cindy up to bat first. Hit a third of her at-bats last week. It wasn't a terrible game for Bulldozer Power. We just didn't come away with the win. Pitching against us is Jerp Cortex, who, by the numbers, he's pretty good. Cindy, meanwhile, is taking her time, waiting for the moment, and that's the moment, and a nice hit from Cindy. She's not going to get 2 off that, but she doesn't need 2, she only needs 1. And that's what she got. She got 1. Here's Kojak. Batted 500 last week. Kojak, been strong all season. And the tag team of Kojak and Cindy has been excellent. Cindy takes flight. Oh, and a beanball. Well, Kojak gets a base. Cindy was on the steal already, but it was pretty promising. Underwhelming Ulysses. Failure. Let's wait for a couple of these and see where it gets us. That one would have been probably pretty good. That's okay. Okay, ball 2. He likes that outside corner. He really likes that outside corner. Okay, all right, fine. Oh, swinging at nothing. Well, what are they going to try for there? They got out number 1. Kojak there couldn't quite make it the second, but our 2 fastest players are currently on the corners, and here's Zoltan. Okay, come on, Zoltan. A Zoltan special would be super. And he's fouled that one off in an unconventional fashion, but unconventional is what Zoltan does. And that one's a little on the low side. Come on, Zoltan. I'm not stealing nothing. You can't pin nothing on me, Copper. Come on. Come on. Nope, it's not happening. No, trying the run out to first. Whoa! This dude is dangerous. And his confidence is already all over the place, which is a good thing. And the big lad, Zoltan, gets a walk. Base is loaded. Here's our leading batter. No, it's true. Steve Morey. Yeah. And Cortex's confidence is wrong. It's gone. It's completely all over the place. And his accuracy is poor and has been to begin with. Steve, what are you playing at? Don't get nervy, Steve. That's it. Wait for your number. That's your number. Steve Norrie tattoos it. Keep going, lads. Keep going. That's it. Okay. All right. Don't keep going then. That was a double. That was 2. Didn't go. Here's Mars Mullo, who was. To say he was underwhelming last week is an understatement. He was rubbish. But he wasn't alone. We had several players who weren't all that, and Mars was just one of them. So looking for redemption here today in game 2 against the Nomads, and that will do nicely. That'll be another base hit, and the wheels keep rolling. Bulldozer Power off to a strong start. Well, you've heard his name before, and you've seen his performance. It's Bernard Crampons, the aging veteran and somewhat erratic batter. For crying out loud, Bernie. The erratic batter. That is Bernie Crampon. Strike 2, ball 1. Bernie. All right, yeah. No, look, if you can't get a hit, at least get a foul. No, you don't. Oh. Well inside. Yeah, no, I was on tilt. That was on me. That was okay. It was okay. Here's Mercury. Come on, Mercury. Come on. You were my round 1 pick last season. Now live up to the hype. Come on. A walk would do, but something violent and long would be better. That'll do. Okay, well, it's another base hit, but, I mean, it counts. It's another run. And Bulldozer Power looking pretty decent. It's Bubbly Merchandise. 2 outs, unfortunately, so Bubbly's going to have to simmer. Yeah. Or just stand her ground and get a walk. Which is, you know, it's far from impossible. And this pitcher is already rattled. 3 straight balls. This one will be legal. Yeah. But from now on, anything could happen. Yeah. Okay, Bubbly. Decision time. Made the wrong decision. That one was definitely a ball. And BDP are retired, but not before putting 3 runs on the board. And that is the kind of opening that we'd really hoped for. Jesse Flail will be facing us first. And my goodness me, there's a lot of purple in this uniform. There really is. Steve's chest plate there is a vision of purple. Yeah. Couldn't quite get to that. Cindy can't quite get to it either. Plenty of fielding attempts, but very little fielding success there. And that will be a base hit. Here's Hippie Impact. Batted 400 with a home run against us last week. Okay. Yeah. Well, it wasn't even, I mean, strictly speaking, it was last week, but in reality, it was in game 1. I mean, you know, that's only if you count these things. Nice strike there from Bubbles. And we'll try the change up on third, see if we can't force that. And that's a strikeout. Merchandise taking her first head of the day. Here's Pickles Dilherfer. He's got a, I mean, I assume he's comfortable. It doesn't look like a very comfortable stance that he's in, but you have to assume that he's tried it out for a bit and it's working. Bubbly's well off target. Still keeping him inside. Because I like throwing pitches inside. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, you were lucky. Yeah. Okay, same again. Just make sure it's legal, would you? Not quite. No one? No one at all? You have got to be kidding me. And the fielder's completely foxed by that. Crampon's just sort of stood there hoping that Cindy would do the heavy lifting of, you know, moving 3 paces to go get the ball. And they now have runners first and second on what should have been an out. Well, yeah. I'm just disappointed, that's all. Yeah, all right. Well, okay, let's see if this is Sponge Bath. And sucking him into swinging at rubbish. And he's gone for a strike. Out. Out is what he's gone, and struck is how it was. Here's Terry Partisan. Nothing from her last time. Nice pitch from Bubbly to get us started. All right, yeah. And that's it. Yep, okay. And try one of these to finish. It's up, and it's away, and it's behind. That's not the one. All right, Bubbles, come on. Car Bubbles. Steve's retrieved. Throws to first, and that's all out for no score. And despite getting people on base, the Nomads trail 3-0. At the end of 1. And we're out to the top of the order. Cindy Vapid up to make some magic. Hopefully. And the old jerk Cortex there. He's already 40 pitches into his day after 1 inning. Poor little fella. Yeah. Yeah, no, Cindy's not going to make it off that one. A halfway decent hit, but the shortstop picked it up. Here's Kojak. Hit by pitch on her first at bat, but doesn't seem to have winged her in the slightest. Still got plenty of juice to go, and she's going to get run out first as well. Spongebath. What are they doing? Play Spongebath at second. He's a third baseman. I don't know. Maybe they're desperate. Well, clearly. His failure has had a tendency in the last few games to get his teammates out. This time, there's no teammates around, and he gets on base. Would you credit it? You probably would. Here's Zoltan coming off a walk. Maybe he's feeling fancy. Oh, we don't know. With Zoltan, it's very hard to know how he feels. He is a highly inscrutable player, and performs in an inscrutable way. He's hit that one quite nicely. Only good enough for a single base, although failure possibly could have made third from that. It's all fine. Here's Big Steve Morey, batting 800 in the playoffs so far, and they've had enough of Cortex. They're taking him out. Trent Wrestles coming in to take over. Okay, and he played in the last game as well. Must be desperate. Well, it's the second inning and they've made a pitching change. So, yeah, they're desperate. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's our best batter at the moment. Well, form-wise, it's our best batter. He's going to get run out here, though. Yeah. Because he's slow as dirt. So, all out there. Yeah, no more scoring done. Here's Brock Talk. Bobby takes a sign from the catcher. Yes, she does. I'm role-playing. And throws the pitch, and that's a strike. The traditional curve on second. Yeah. You should avoid doing anything that is traditional. I know. There you go. That's it. That's fouled one off. Now, what do you think? Change up? Well, we'll try it, but that's a trick they get used to quite quickly. There it is. Strikeout number 1 for this inning. I think the foot brace possibly slowing him down there. His Fenella value pack. I don't think we saw her last time. Yeah, we didn't see her last time. Okay. So they've made a tactical change. She's the first baseman. I mean, you know, it's obviously they felt that they were lacking somewhere. She's wearing very dark glasses, so I don't know if that's going to affect her aim at all. So far, though, 2 strikes, no balls. And now she's into the... Let's foul everything off, shall we? All right, try fouling this one off. And she does so. All right, try fouling this one off. Nice. That's pretty much where I wanted it, and she strikes out. Beautiful. Okay, next up, Trace. Attitude, the catcher. And there has been some murmuring among the Bulldozer Power faithful that they'd like to see Trace Attitude join the team next season, to which I say, well, only if she's cut by the Nomads. If she's not cut, we can't get her. No, because I haven't designed any trading mechanics yet. I might design some trading mechanics at some point, but I need a more efficient way of doing this stuff. Bubbly there, allergies playing up. That's all right. She's going to be fine. That one's popped up. Mercury's underneath it, and it says no problem, Gov. Out number 3, and at the end of 2, it is still 3-0 in favour of Bulldozer Power. Okay. Mars Mullo up for his second at bat. He got a hit and a run batted in last time. Well, let's hope that's helped restore his confidence that he won't have had in himself. He swings at the first one, but left it a little bit late there. That's nice. And Mullo with a line drive out to centre field will find himself taking first. Okay. Bernard Crampons 0 for 1 in the game so far, which is, I mean, that's all his batting in the whole of the playoffs. Yeah. Well, that was almost good, but ultimately it was not good. Double play there. Bernie gets himself and Mars out there, and it's Jack Mercury up to bat next. He did what I asked last time around, and he put in a hit. I mean, it wasn't a good hit, but he put one in. And this time, not so much. Okay, it's fine. No, we can rattle through these innings. I'm okay with it, as long as we're out front. Because our season is on the line. Here's Trent Wrestles. Right, and he's the pitcher. Right. If we strike him out, it might actually affect his pitching. I'm not so sure it does. I'm fairly sure it will. What a dullard. He swung at something that was clearly Bobbins. But that's okay. It won't be the last clearly Bobbins pitch I throw at him. There's the other one. Bye-bye, Trent. And Trent goes for a little sit-down now, where he can think about what he's done with his life. Here's Jesse Flail. Back round to the top of the order. Oh, he anticipated the first pitch, but it's still a strike, so what does it matter? There's strike 2. That was a nice pitch, but I'll tell you, Bubbly of the merchandise. She's quite the demon when it comes to a sinker that looks like it might be in target and all that kind of business. Crampons! No crampons. Mullo is lumbering his way over towards the ball, flipping it, and then he throws it badly on the way back again. Mars Mullo, ladies and gentlemen, another one of our signings last season, who is not quite impressed. When I say not quite, he's not impressed at all. Strike 1. 1 out now. Runner on third, giving up a triple off that. Yeah, it's just bad fielding. I mean, you know, that would take the out. Didn't get the out. Yeah, they'd obviously let it off. Should have just taken the easy. I was trying to keep it scoreless. Yeah, well, instead, you've given them a run, and they've still got runners on. Steve with the throw to second. Oh, come on. That felt like an out. You weren't going to get much more accurate than that. Never mind. All right, okay, Cindy now. Take the easy out. Don't worry about people that are advancing further. Always take the easy out. Furious Sponge Bath. He had a good game last week, including a home run. Yeah, I know. They do that. These charlatans who swap over onto another team, and that's a very big hit. And that home run ties the score up. Sponge Bath putting some vengeance on his former teammates. That was a good hit as well. 458-foot flipping drive out to the second deck. Terry Partisan, everybody. It seems that this game is not as cut and dried as it might have looked in the first inning. No, it may be cut, but it is still wet. Okay, all right. Bubbly, put this one away, and then we can just chill, okay? That's right, Bubbly, put it away. 48 pitches in. Yeah, I would like to get another inning or two out of her, ideally, but she's going to start flagging soonish. Oh, for pity's sake. Yeah, and we're in the foul zone as Terry Partisan refuses to hit a fair ball. Just utterly refuse. I mean, I'm partly tempted at this point just to stick one right in the middle. Cindy makes a play, and there it is. Okay, good. Well, finally a piece of fielding that is worth writing about, because up to now there hasn't been, and at the end of 3, it is 3-all. Here's Bubbly Merchandise facing off against Trent Wrestles, whose mood is still locked in. All right, Bubbles, come on. And that might be enough. It might be enough. It's not enough. It's not enough because Bubbly's very, very slow. She's slower than wet dirt. Here's Cindy Vapid. Okay, all right. It would be good to see some offense here, team. Otherwise, it was a flash in the pan at the start of the game and nothing else, and that's going to be an out. Yeah. Leaves us just Kojak Mister on, who had a walk, and that's nice. That's nice. Stay live. Stay live. Wide of the pole. Okay. All right. Strike 2. Come on, Kojak. No Jack. Kojak Mister on there is out number 3, and Bulldozer Power retired. 3 up, 3 down. Ho hum. Here's Brock Talk, and we're going to start scrutinising Bubbly's fitness and aim and skills. Yeah, I mean we always scrutinise that anyway, but she's going to start getting tired. And therefore we should be looking for a cheeky replacement. But that's a strike. Here's Vanilla Value Pack, who had her first at-bat in the playoffs last time around and didn't get anything from it. Well, maybe she'll be lucky this time. Maybe she will. Maybe she won't. But maybe she will. But I know, maybe she won't. Don't just foul. I hate it when you just foul it off all the time. Thank you. Kojak will pick that one up, no problem at all. First base, out number 2. That gives us Trace Attitude. And I don't know why you wanted to flip and sign Trace Attitude. I mean, you know, she hasn't done much. Look at that. Oh, suckered by an absolute stinker of a pitch. And suckered again as she's gone. Side out, and at the end of 4, it's still 3-all. Ulysses failure up to bat for BDP. 1 of 2 today, and that was a single. Okay. Oh, that was a demon. I could have had that. And no, biting on something he shouldn't have on the second pitch. And, oh, crikey, just go, son, go. Yeah, no, I didn't see the error. I was too busy face palming. I thought it was out. I know. Okay, a bad piece of fielding there for the Nomads gives up a double for Ulysses' failure. Here's Zoltan. And he's left that very late on the cheeky run. Come on, failure. You're supposed to be fast. I mean, to be fair, he is, but that was rubbish and he's out anyway. Well, I see that as just some kind of cosmic rebalancing as Zoltan's caught out cheaply. And my judgment's completely shot. Okay, all right, get your judgment back in line. Steve Morrie. Right. Yeah, no, Wrestles is pitching in a way that I don't like. What's wrong with it? I'm finding it really hard to hit the ball. Well, you hit that. Yeah, but he got caught. What don't you like about it? All his pitches are coming in fair and just above centre, which I find difficult to make good contact with. Here is Wrestles, and he's up to bat. All right, Bubbly, how many pitches are you in? 62. All right, get this clown, and then I'll sit you. Yeah. Right, there you go. Cindy's coming in for it. That looks good. Because it is. Out number one. You sure you can't take some more? Yeah, Flail's had a triple and a single. Take some more. Go on, it's only inning number 5. If we can get through this, we're substituting at the time that I would normally want to anyway. Alright, you regretting it yet? Oh, maybe a little bit. Alright, Zoltan's there. He's going to make the throw to second. Nice throw. But it's another triple. It's back-to-back triples for Jesse Flail. Flipping heck. Yeah, but that's an awkward area of the park to get anyone out. But unless we get some top-flight pitching here... Has that happened? No. All right. What was the rest of that sentence? Oh, they'll get the go-ahead run. Yeah. They've got the go-ahead run, haven't they? Yeah. Did you have top-flight pitching? Well, the pitch went where I wanted it, but apparently I've done that rather too often. Oh, well. Yeah, that's life. Runner now on second. And Bubbly Merchandise is going to dig deep. I've decided to back my pitcher, and that's possibly a mistake. With the season on the line, as it is, we have to think in a slightly more strategic fashion than we have done, evidently. And it's not... There we go. Super. It's not quite paying off. You see, if her mood picks up, then she'll get a surge of energy. Yes, but what if it doesn't? Then she won't get a surge of energy. Yeah, the end result, they'll probably score more runs. Runner still on second, 2 outs. Sponge Bath can't do anything with that, and that is out number 3. So the go-ahead run has been scored. Bulldozer Power trailing 4-3 here as we enter the 6th inning. And it's Mars Mullo up first to bat. We're in the, oh no, section of our batting order. Yeah, see, that one's clearly a ball. But quite a lot of them coming just above centre, which is really awkward to deal with. Mullo there, caught out by Sponge Bath. Bernie Crampons is tense. Well, I don't know why, but he hasn't hit anything yet. I'd be more concerned about the fact that he's likely to be sat down again if he doesn't do something, and that's strike 2. He's popped that one over his head. That's fine. That's acceptable. Right, okay. That one's inside. Also fine and acceptable. And that one was one of those flipping above centre jobs. Well, Bernie's hit it into orbit, but it's coming back down and is caught out in centre field by Terry Partisan, leaving us just Jack Mercury to do something. Come on, Murky. Let's go. Ball 2. All right. Murky Jack. Maybe should have left that one, but it's good enough to get him on base. And that brings us Bubbly Merchandise, who will sub out. This is all I was hoping for, I'll be honest. Hammock. Sure? Not Mephisto. Mephisto. Right. Lynn Mephisto, everybody. And this is her first at-bat in the playoffs. All right. No pressure, Lynn, other than all the pressure. All right. Okay. Ball 1. Strike 1. Mephisto. I don't think that's good enough. It's good enough. Runners now first and second, round to the top of the order, but we do have 2 outs. I don't know whether to gamble on stealing and that kind of behaviour or whether to play it safe and hope we can run one in, but they've given it up with Wrestles. He's gone, and they're bringing in Mr. Smithers, an A+ rated pitcher. Oh, man. What is it with all these teams with great pitchers? And he's got some bendy sidearm kind of motion going on. And typically, when a pitcher has new motion, it takes me a little while to figure out how to hit them, and that's everybody out. Right. Bring in a conservative. There's Terry Partisan, whose confidence is shot. And she'll be first to face off against Steve. Steve? Who's Steve? Jeff. Say it properly. Jeff. Conservative. All right, Jeff, let's go. Jeff goes straight to work. He throws the fastball. There's Jeff's demon sinker. And that's fouled off. And then can we sucker him on a change-up? Well, no, we can scare him with the change-up. That's not exactly what I had in mind, though. No. Jeffrey. Nope. Okay. I'll just stick in a fastball, Jeff. Just get it going. Just do it. There it is. All right. Scout number 1 for Jeff Conservative is Brock Tork, who's 0 for 2 in the series. And batting 167. He's a superstar. And Jeff's going to capitalise on his superstardom if he can. Come on, Jeffo. Strike 2. Back to the demon sinker. There it is. Yep. Jeff knows it. He's usually calmer than that, but I'm going to allow him to claim that because it was well worth it. It's Fenella value pack, and she's done nothing for the team so far, but the team is still standing and they're leading this game. Right. Foul off the first one. Tiho. Come on, Jeffrey. Lovely ball. You've got to love some Jeff action. And there it is. 3 up, 3 down, 3 kills for Jeff Conservative. And at the end of 6, it's 4-3 in favour of the Nomads. And we need BDP to look more capable than they have been doing of late. Kojak Mr. on against Mr. Bendy pitching. And she'll be caught out. Come on, Failio. Back it over the fence, son. Let's go. Because I would if I understand where these pitches were going. And that one's gone to centre field, but it's probably caught. Because it is. It's caught. It's Zoltan. Is it Zoltan time? I don't know. What is Zoltan time? It's not that. Nope. Zoltan's history as well. Oh, okay. Bulldozer Power. Clean out for the 7th inning very quickly. Trace Attitude next up to bat 0 for 2 today. She has got a home run. So, I've got home runs. Not in the playoffs, you haven't? Okay, alright. It's no need to be like that. I don't think there's ever need to be like that. I think you need to get your house in order before dissing the opposing team. Alright, okay, fine. Conservative. Not this time. No, I was thinking maybe Conservative made it 4 straight, but he doesn't. And here is Mr. Smithers, and they're taking him out as well. Thank God for that. Beelzebub's Fastidious coming in to pinch it. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Starting on a change-up. That's gone to Crampo. Except Crampo decided he wasn't in the mood for moving today. Because that would have been a double play there. And all of a sudden, things are starting to look a little bit scary for Bulldozer Power. As they have they've got runners at the corners. Jeff's looking a little fatigued. And we're behind, and our offense has been doing nothing. Okay, alright, well done, Jeff. Good lad. Well done. Good job. Hippie Impact up next, has a double. 2 runs batted in today. And this time it's going to be another base hit, but that's enough for another run. And the lead has been extended. Is Pickles Dilherfer. He's only 1 for 3. We've got 1 out. We've got runners first and second. Jeff's starting to look a little tired, but he's got enough in him to get through this. This is why I rotate my my relievers regularly, because it means that they can come in, do a little bit of a... plenty of use of pinch hitters, you see? All of that. Yeah. Cindy. Throw second. Throw first. All right, you got 1 of them. Okay, it's all right. We've got 1 out, and that's important. Next up, it's Furious Sponge Bath. He's done nothing since his home run, but his home run is really all he's needed to contribute towards the game so far. And he's put that one out to centre field, and that is going to be another run for the Nomads. Yeah, too right, yeah. Here's Terry Partisan, one player who's playing badly. Alright, strike one. Jeff, going to business. Going into work. He's got his packed lunch, and he's getting it done. Out number 3, but the damage is done already. An additional 2 runs. Juan Summoner coming into pitch. And the score is now Nomads 6, BDP 3. One good inning. That's all we need. Partisan has been substituted, being replaced by Brad Commissar at centre field. He's a better fielder. He is. Right, Steve Morrie, our last great hope. Steve Morrie out. Now, there you are. That's what hope gets you. Here's Mars Mullo. Well, he's done 2 or 3 today, so he's kind of pulled himself back together again. And there's another one. So he's getting on base. We just need to capitalise on that. Here's Crampons. You're done, Crampons. Bring caps lock back in. I mean, look. Yeah. Look, at least if Bernie hits it, it's going over the fence. All right, Bernie. I thought about it, but I'm leaving you in. Yeah. Just hit it, all right? I need it over the fence. All right, ball 1, strike 1. 1 out. Runner first. Strike 2. Oh, Bernie couldn't catch a cold. Ball 2. Bernard, don't mess this up. Well, it's a longish hit, but it's going to be caught. Or is it? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. 2 outs. Runner on first. Bulldozer Power are up against it. Here's Jack Mercury.
83.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. There it is. First ball. Come on, Jack. That's not a bad hit. It's not a bad hit. It's a good hit. Jack Mercury there, bringing us straight back into it. That's 2 runs. And Bulldozer Power still trail by. Will flip in. Just would you, honestly? I can't be doing with this edge of seat business. Here's Jeff Conservative, who obviously isn't going to get to bat. Hammock.
Number 1.
Right. No decision really required there. It is Veronica Hammock who gets the call, and she's out. Yeah. Okay. Disneyland, you're up. Banter? Disneyland. Okay. Into the bottom of the 8th. And it's Brock Talk first up to face the mighty Mark Disneyland, whose numbers are good. He's always been relatively consistent for us. He's had bad games, he's had good games, but overall he's been a positive force for the team. Now all he's got to do is get a couple of people out and we'll like him a lot more. Zoltan! Diving catch from the big lad, and it's out number 1 is Value Pack, who is stinking the place up, but they're keeping her in. Okay. All right. Yep, Cindy. Out number 2. Okay, here's Trace Attitude. She got a hit last time around, but she's done nothing much else. And she's now going to be facing Disney. And he's going to, I don't know, put some mouse ears on top of her head with a bit of luck. And go, ha, 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 ha. But that's 2 balls in a row, so he wants to concentrate a bit. Strike 1. Right. That's wrong. 3 balls now. Mark. We don't walk people here. Not in this... Oh, we are. Yeah. No, that's strike 2. She went for that. Well, she shouldn't have. And... Crampons. With the throw to first. Out number 3. All right. Well, no further damage is done, but this is it. The innings that matters. If BDP fail to score, their season is over. Let that sink in.
Now batting the second baseman.
All right.
Number 11.
Just make good decisions. All right. Okay. Cindy Vapid. Yeah. Takes the strike. Yeah, I didn't feel like a strike. That one's way high. Okay, that one did feel like it was way high. Ball 2. All right. Come on, Cindy. Ball 3. Come on, Cindy. Draw out another ball. There it is. What? Come off it. That was a walk. There it is. Nerves of steel from Cindy Vapid as she takes her base. Here's Kojak. Cindy's going, should I steal? And you go, no, Cindy. Oh, no. I felt good about it and everything. Oh, well. No, I mean, look. I mean, had that worked, it would have been a good thing. But it didn't, so it's not. Okay. Kojak now. As BDP's season hangs in the balance. And she strikes. A Kojak missed her on strikeout. Oi, failure. Just saying. There is a time to shine. It's now. I can't judge this picture at all. No. I mean, they all feel like they're going well inside. I mean, it looks like they are all going well inside, and they're all balls. Yeah, keep fouling them off, man. I mean... Oh, no! I don't believe it! Oh, I thought we would pull it back. I genuinely thought we would pull it back. And the season's over. And Bulldozer Power go out with back-to-back strikeouts. For a team that doesn't strike out very often, just goes to show that the interface between team and controller was fully on tilt there, and was just a disaster. The Nomads advance. I don't know what to tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you what to tell you. I'm just going to tell you. No, it's over. The dream is dead. And your 3 stars of the day is Jack Mercury. It was upside down day. Jack Mercury is your star player of the day, ahead of Furious Sponge Bath and Hippie Impact. Well, okay, well, we're going to watch the rest of the playoffs. Let's do it. So next up is the Picks Creek Miners against Faileywood Hills. Yeah, it is. And the Miners lead this series 1-0. Jesse Velocidad will be pitching for them. Neither team fielding the best of pitchers. So this could go either way. Faileywood Hills off to a nice big lead to start with. And putting that one away, tying up the series 1-1. Next, you've got the Sunshine Fun Bus against the Wretched Minstrels. The Minstrels playing Flingin' Fuegas at pitcher. We'll be facing off against Ethan Hogwash et al. The Minstrels won this one and have also clean swept their way through to the semi-finals. Meanwhile, we've still got to clear up in the decider, Faileywood Hills versus Picks Creek. And let's have a look. Picks Creek want it a lot. Yeah. No, they really did want that. 14-2 the final score. And we now go into the second round of the playoffs, the conference finals. Nomads are taking on Peninsula Transport. Ursula Fandango pitching for the Nomads. And Papal Event Horizon and Furious Sponge Bath are going head-to-head. Former teammates. How exciting. Well, which is the stronger team? It's the Peninsula Transport team that come away with the first win. And then you've got Wretched Minstrels, Picks Creek Miners first up. Tobin Jocular and Quell Dark, your 2 pitchers for the day. Rourke Justice and Scal and Frank Fiasco, the notable players on the Minstrels, going up against, what's his name? It's Bernard Hurricane, Bubbly, Bobby, something Hurricane. It's a good name. Bert. No, it's not Bert. I can't remember. Oh well, it's a good one anyway. Bertrand. I think it's not Bertrand. There is a Bertrand in the league somewhere. Anyway, the Miners won that one. And you have to say that the Miners do look like being quite a powerful outfit. This being their debut season is quite exciting. Next up, Peninsula Transport, Nomads. If the Nomads can't turn this one around, they are done for the year. And, well, we're giving it a go. And the Nomads managed to pull it back, and the series is tied 1-1. Miners now, Minstrels. Minstrels need this, or they're, I mean, I've told the story 1,000 times. It almost went to extra innings, and the Minstrels managed to hang on. Okay, it's knockout time. Nomads, Transport. Jerp Cortex against Jazzbook, Copacabana. And Cortex look rubbish, and the Peninsula Transport team have won through. Nomads eliminated. Gracious. Wretched Minstrels taking on Picks Creek Miners. I would put my money on the Miners, has to be said. Fuegas getting a start again. That's got to be a bit bad idea. Rourke Justice is slightly wounded. Yeah, she's got 3 home runs in the playoffs. Still slightly wounded. Well, let's see how it goes. The Miners opening the scoring, but it's the Minstrels that go through, which leaves the Peninsula Transport Wretched Minstrels final. In the Bulldozer Power is no longer eligible Electrosports Baseball League, and we will cover that with full commentary in the next episode. I hope you join us for that. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.